Have you ever stood up from a chair and felt just a little less steady than you used to? Maybe it takes you a moment longer to get your balance, or perhaps stairs feel more like an obstacle course than a path to your bedroom. You're not alone. After 60, many people notice that strength, balance, and flexibility start to slip away. Not all at once, but quietly, day by day. The good news is, you don't have to accept that as your new normal. Your body is incredibly adaptable even in your 60s, 70s, and beyond. The right kinds of movement can help you feel stronger, steadier, and more capable, without needing to run marathons or lift heavy weights. And today, I want to share with you some surprising exercises that aren't just about keeping fit. They're about keeping you independent. They're gentle, accessible, and can easily be done at home, in your living room, or out in the garden. No fancy equipment, no gym membership. Just you, your body, and a willingness to move. Now, when most people think of exercise, they imagine big, sweaty workouts. But one of the most powerful ways to stay strong as we age is actually quite simple. Sit-to-stand movements. Imagine you're getting up from your dining chair without using your hands. That one motion strengthens your thighs, hips, and core. All the muscles you need to rise from a chair, get out of bed, or use the toilet safely. Doing a few of these each day sends a message to your body. We're still in the game. It improves leg strength, balance, and coordination. And it translates directly into everyday life, because staying independent means being able to get up without fear. Another surprising exercise? Heel-to-toe walking. It might sound almost too simple, but don't underestimate its power. Walking in a straight line, placing one foot directly in front of the other, like you're balancing on a tightrope, challenges your stability in all the right ways. It gently activates the tiny stabilizing muscles in your legs and feet, the ones that help prevent falls when you trip or pivot unexpectedly. It's like teaching your body to recover faster, catch itself quicker, and move with more intention. You can even do it while brushing your teeth or waiting for the kettle to boil. A few steps forward and back each day can go a long way in helping you stay upright and confident on your feet. And while we're talking about balance and stability, there's another movement that's often forgotten, but absolutely essential: reaching and twisting. Think about how often you reach into a cupboard, turn to grab something off a shelf, or rotate to put on your seatbelt. These are everyday motions we rarely think about until they become difficult. Practicing slow, controlled twists while standing or sitting helps maintain your spine's flexibility and core strength. One simple way to do this is to clasp your hands together and slowly rotate side to side, looking over your shoulder each time. Not only does it stretch your back and waist, it reconnects you with how your body moves in space. These exercises may not make headlines, but they make a difference. They're quiet champions of daily strength, the kind that lets you carry groceries, tie your shoes, and get up off the floor if you need to. And that's the goal, isn't it? Not just to live longer, but to live well. To keep doing the things you love on your own terms for as many years as possible. It's easy to think, I'm not as young as I used to be, and let that become a reason to slow down. But what if you could flip that thought around? What if moving a little each day wasn't about chasing youth, but about preserving freedom? About feeling capable, steady, and full of life. Even in your 70s, 80s, or 90s, your body wants to support you. It just needs the right kind of nudge. Let's keep exploring what that looks like together. And let's talk about a movement that's often overlooked but can completely transform the way you feel throughout the day: marching in place. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Marching. Isn't that something kids do in gym class? But hear me out. Marching in place is one of the most efficient, low-impact ways to boost circulation, elevate your heart rate gently, and engage your core without ever leaving your home. The beauty of this simple movement is that you can do it any time, while watching the news, waiting for the microwave to beep, or even during a commercial break. Just lifting your knees and swinging your arms a little bit gets the blood flowing, wakes up your muscles, and reminds your body how to move with rhythm and balance. You don't need to aim for a perfect form. Just focus on moving steadily and intentionally. Even a few minutes here and there throughout the day can help you feel more awake, more mobile, and more connected to your body. And speaking of connection, let's talk about grip strength. It's one of those sneaky signs of aging. We don't always notice until it becomes a problem. Like struggling to open a jar, hold a heavy mug, or twist a doorknob. But here's the fascinating part. Studies have shown that grip strength is actually linked to overall strength and even longevity. That's right, your hands say a lot about your health. So keeping your grip strong isn't just about convenience. It's about staying safe and self-sufficient. An easy way to improve grip strength? Try squeezing a soft ball or even a rolled-up towel for a few seconds at a time. Do it while chatting on the phone, sitting in your favorite chair, or relaxing in the evening. The resistance helps build strength in your fingers, wrists, and forearms. Another great option is using a dish towel to wring and twist with both hands, mimicking the motion of wringing out water. These small, focused movements improve coordination and protect you from drops and slips when handling everyday objects. Now let's not forget the importance of posture. Over time, we all tend to hunch forward, whether from reading, phone use, or just gravity doing its job. But that rounded posture doesn't just affect how you look, it affects how you breathe, how you move, and how much energy you feel during the day. One surprisingly effective exercise to help with posture is wall standing. All you have to do is stand with your back against a wall, heels, hips, shoulders, and head touching the surface. Then slowly pull your shoulders down and back, as if you're trying to tuck your shoulder blades into your back pockets. Hold that for 10 to 30 seconds, breathing deeply, and notice how your chest opens and your spine lengthens. You may feel taller, lighter, and more grounded, because your body is remembering what proper alignment feels like. Over time, this one simple practice can help reduce back pain, improve balance, and even support better digestion by giving your organs more room to function. Posture isn't about standing rigid. It's about moving through life with ease and dignity. Each of these movements, marching, gripping, wall standing, might seem simple on their own. But together, they create a foundation of strength, mobility, and confidence. They remind your body how to respond to daily challenges, and they remind you that aging doesn't mean giving up the things you love. It means moving forward with intention, reclaiming your health one small step at a time. You don't need to spend hours working out or push your body beyond its limits. You just need to keep showing up. A few minutes each day, a few focused breaths. A few reminders that your body is still capable of growing, changing, and supporting you. There's something powerful about taking ownership of your movement again. Not for anyone else, not to prove anything, but simply because you deserve to feel strong, stable, and alive. You've spent your life taking care of others. Now it's time to take care of yourself, with kindness, consistency, and a little creativity. And that journey continues, with one final movement that ties everything together, getting down and back up from the floor. Now I know for some, even hearing that might stir up a little anxiety. Maybe it's been years since you've tried it. Maybe it feels too risky. But being able to safely get down to the floor, and more importantly, get back up again, is one of the strongest indicators of independence. It's not about looking fit, it's about freedom. Freedom to reach under the bed, play with your grandkids, pick up a dropped remote, or stretch out for a moment on the rug without fear. Here's the encouraging truth. You don't need to do it perfectly or quickly. You just need to practice the pattern. Try starting from a kneeling position beside a sturdy chair or couch. Use your hands if needed. Place one foot flat in front of you, shift your weight, and slowly rise with support. Over time, this movement trains your legs, your balance, your core, and even more importantly, it builds confidence. Every time you practice, you're telling your body and your mind, "I've got this, I'm capable." And the more often you do it, the more natural it becomes. All these movements we've talked about, reaching, marching, twisting, balancing, gripping, standing tall, and getting down and up, they work together like threads in a fabric. Individually, they may seem small, But woven together, they form a strong, flexible, and resilient body. One that can carry you through each day with more ease, more control, and more joy. Because that's what movement is really about. It's about feeling alive. It's about being able to say yes when someone invites you for a walk, or when you want to tend the garden, or even just carry your own groceries in from the car. You don't need to be a fitness fanatic to keep your independence. You just need to stay connected to your body. And the good news is, it's never too late to start. Even if you've been sedentary for a while, even if you have aches or stiffness or doubts, you can start gently. One movement, one breath, one moment of standing a little taller than yesterday. That's all it takes to begin. And every bit of progress you make is something to be proud of. So don't underestimate these simple exercises. They aren't just about muscles and joints. They're about quality of life. They're about climbing the stairs without fear, rising from your favorite chair with ease, and walking through your day with confidence and strength. If any part of this spoke to you, if it made you think I could try that, then you've already taken the most important first step, awareness. The next step is action. And action doesn't have to be loud. It can be quiet, deliberate, and filled with self-respect. So here's your gentle reminder. You are not past your prime. You are powerful, capable, worthy of feeling good in your body every single day. Keep moving, keep listening, and keep trusting. That small, consistent effort can change everything. And if you found this video helpful, we'd love to hear from you in the comments. What movement or habit has helped you feel stronger, steadier, or more independent? Let's lift each other up with ideas, stories, and support. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more uplifting, practical content to help you thrive. Here's to movement that heals, strength that empowers, and a future filled with freedom, joy, and possibility. Because you're not done yet, not even close. This is your time to move forward with strength, at any age.